I hate to say I told you so, but I told you so.
But you know what? I told her so. I told her so.
First they came for Battlefield 1, that for some reason had to force equality by any means necessary, which of course resulted in random black Nazis and Asian women as British troops during World War II. Figure that one out. Well done. Before that, I'm sure that black men were really upset about their underrepresentation when it comes to Hitler's army. Now, years after the same stale, childish Call of Duty games, they decided to make a grittier, darker remake of their biggest hit, Call of Duty 4. But we can't let that happen now, can we?
Well, is it just a realistic, gritty story that I read on the news every day? Because that's not a game I want to play, really.
If the headline coming out of this was, you can play this game non-lethally, I think that would have, if that had been tacked onto the end of that demo, like, that would have really changed my opinion of it. I, at least personally, I feel like I don't necessarily want to play 15 to 20 hours of what I was just shown.
That's a risky thing to do, but and maybe they'll fall flat on their face, and this game's going to end up being offensive to anyone who's served in the military. I don't know. That is entirely possible.
Before the public can even get its hands on the game, social justice gamers like the ones at IGN are quickly trying to derail it. Because why? It's too realistic.
I felt uncomfortable, and it felt, I mean, I don't know, it just felt so real, and I know that's what they were going for.
But you're going into a civilian house, essentially, and granted they are terrorists, but it's still weird.
If you think it's weird for a video game about war to have you killing terrorists hiding in a house, you're the weirdo. I know. Here's something a little bit more your speed.
What? Okay.
Still too realistic. I can't handle it. The video game industry has become so wussy, so sensitive, that people are even going after YouTuber The Amazing Lucas for daring to show footage of the new Avengers game.
Post leaked gameplay of behind the closed doors of E3, then you're basically dead to the industry. You're a scumbag, and I hope your career goes down the drain or something like that. Well, he's a scumbag for releasing this, but I checked it out, it's not that bad.
Relax, it's a video game. Things have gotten so stupid that they've turned Keanu Reeves, who stars in the new Cyberpunk video game, into a hover hands. Poor Keanu, you used to be the one. Things have gotten so bad that the original Cyberpunk video game's instruction manual, which describes the future as a dark, mysterious, dystopian future that seemed completely unrealistic at the time, is now reality. It is now accepted among historical scholars that in the decades before the collapse, America suffered from the sickness of racism and cultural identity. Everyone wanted to be seen as special, every group had to be equal, or preferably better than its neighbors, and fought to protect its special rights. If anyone had something that someone else wanted, they were painted as racist, sexist, elitist, or worse. That sounds pretty accurate. The only thing left that hasn't been completely ruined by this sensitivity is rap music. And I have a feeling that rap music becoming overly sensitive and censored is not too far off from becoming a reality.
You're such a fucking, I'm a sick folk, I like a quick folk. I'm a sick folk, I like a quick folk. Stories, I like that ish, I wanna hear most ish. I like the whole ish, send me some more ish. You trifling hoe, bitch. You're such a fucking, I love it.